Nigeria, a nation with a population of over 200 million people, is often plagued by the issue of political elitism. The country's political leadership is dominated by a few wealthy and powerful individuals, who often control political power for their own selfish interests. Hello and welcome to Ernima TV, your trusted source for unbiased analysis of Nigerian political events. In this video, we will examine the concept of political elitism in Nigeria, how it affects the country's democracy, and what can be done to address the problem. Political elitism is a system which a select group of individuals holds all the power within a political system. In Nigeria, political elitism is characterized by the control of political power, resources, and decision-making processes by a few individuals who are members of a political party or an influential group. These elites often abuse their power for personal gain, leading to corruption, nepotism, and abuse of human rights. To comprehend the prevalence of political elitism in Nigeria, we must examine its historical context. The legacy of colonialism, post-independence military rule, and subsequent civilian administrations have all played a role in shaping the power dynamics. The concentration of resources and opportunities in the hands of a privileged few has led to a significant wealth gap and limited upward mobility for the majority of Nigerians. The concentration of political power in the hands of a select few has far-reaching consequences for governance and development. It hampers accountability, transparency, and effective service delivery. Nigerian elites often prioritize their own interests, perpetuating corruption and diverting public resources for personal gain. This neglects the needs and aspirations of the wider population, exacerbating poverty, inequality, and social unrest. One prominent feature of political elitism in Nigeria is the absence of a fair and equitable electoral environment. Political leaders exploit their wealth and influence to manipulate election outcomes in their favor. They frequently employ monetary incentives to purchase votes, employ intimidation tactics, and even resort to eliminating opposition candidates, resorting to various forms of electoral malpractice.
No. Political power is not going to be served in a restaurant. It's not served in a la carte. It's what we are doing. It's being determined to do it. At all costs. Fight for it, grab it, snatch it.
Yes, sir.
I'm wrong with you.
Yes, sir. Jagaban. Jagaban. Yes.
Regrettably, the well-being of the affected citizens holds no significance for these Nigerian political elites, as their primary concern lies in attaining political positions to satisfy their selfish ambitions. Moreover, political elitism profoundly impacts Nigeria's governance structure. The nation's political elites often exploit their authority to control valuable resources like oil and gas, resulting in the marginalization of certain regions within the country. Consequently, this has given rise to conflicts and tensions among diverse ethnic groups and social classes, exacerbating societal divisions and inequalities. Breaking the chains of political elitism in Nigeria requires a multifaceted approach, which includes building institutions that are transparent, independent, and accountable. These institutions include an impartial judiciary, a free press, and a vibrant civil society that can hold the political elites to account. Implementation of electoral reforms to level the playing field, stricter campaign finance regulations, enforcement of anti-corruption measures, and empowering independent electoral bodies will help reduce the influence of money politics in Nigeria. Encouraging greater participation of youth and women in politics is essential for breaking the cycle of political elitism in Nigeria. Affirmative action, mentoring programs, and educational initiatives can help bridge the gap and provide equal opportunities for all. Engaging citizens at the grassroots level and empowering local communities to participate in decision-making processes can foster a more inclusive democracy. Active civic education and awareness campaigns can help mobilize the population and challenge the status quo. Political elitism in Nigeria has hindered the country's progress and contributed to social and economic disparities. Nigeria must address this problem by ensuring that political leadership prioritizes the needs of the citizens, rather than the narrow interests of a few powerful elites. Identifying the historical context of political elitism in Nigeria, understanding its manifestations, and implementing inclusive reforms are crucial steps towards a more equitable future. By dismantling the entrenched power structures and fostering a culture of accountability and transparency, Nigeria can unlock its full potential as a democratic and prosperous nation. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening journey into the world of political elitism in Nigeria on Animar TV. We hope that this exploration has shed light on the complexities of power dynamics and the urgent need for change in Nigeria's political landscape. As viewers of Animar TV, we encourage you to continue engaging in constructive discussions, raising awareness, and advocating for a more inclusive and equitable society. Together, we can challenge the status quo and demand accountability from Nigerian political leaders. Remember, change starts with each and every one of us. Let us work towards a Nigeria where the voices of the people are heard, where opportunities are accessible to all, and where political power is truly representative of the nation's diverse population. Thank you once again for watching, and stay tuned to Animar TV for more thought-provoking content on topics that matter to you. Together, we can shape a brighter future for Nigeria.